really ticking me off today. I do not understand it, but hopefully I am live, y'all. There we go. Go live, go live. It looks like everything is up and running. Give me just a moment because I think my camera's locked. You gotta love technology. I'll get to hellos in just a moment. There we go. Whew. I purposely started early so that these issues wouldn't throw me off like it did last Saturday, and they still managed to get me. I do not get it. I love OBS, but you're getting on this old lady's nerves. I'm not even joking with you right now. Hey y'all, welcome to the Saturday Bonnet Live. I want to say hi to everybody who stopped by. Christy Girl Adventures, Unicorn Blow, Lung, Grandma Spudbud, Rose Thorn Reacts, Burgundy Rose Bunny, hey, love your new name. Seattle Sapphire Low Carb World, One Day at a Time, Dot. Let's see who else we got here. Fatty the Fed, good to see you, hon. Pix, good to see you, dear. Scorpio Angel, thank you so much. Charm School, I know you're working, girl, but thank you for stopping in as well. Joe Davis is good to see you. Jenna Beth, definitely good to see you, dear. You need to check out her channel if y'all have it. Panda Pondu, another good one. I love watching you too. Let's see, did I miss anybody? Hella Zuderhoff is really good to see you, hon. Brios, dear. Mash. Oh, it's good to see you, honey. I was listening in on the panel last night, and then I started to fall asleep, so I got to rewatch some more One Salty. I wanted to thank her for the chain that I got to wear at Kiddo's graduation, too. It matched my outfit perfectly. Hey, Marina, good to see you. Good to see you, Dan. I have to show Kiddo your new aquarium thing, because he is so into that. Big Penny Energy, welcome to the chat, hon. Sherry Vivian, good to see you. Lenny K, One Day at a Time. Capricorn NJ, thank you so much for the happy birthday wishes and good to see you. James Brightman, he just had his 1,000 subscriber live stream earlier. Great. I love his sketches. I love his shorts. You need to check him out. He's new to Girl World, but he feels like he fits right in. B Squared, good to see you, dear. Julia, Taz D. So many fine names that I've seen all over Girl World. It's so good to see you. And like I said, I'm a Gemini. So you know me. I'm an introverted Gemini at that. I'm always in the school, don't start none, won't be none. But I am out of the school. If I don't like you, you know. And if I'm starting with you, you know. So I've made it clear. I pretty much declared war on the heifer just because of her failed health journeys, irking big bitches like me who are doing the thing. You know, I said it in Yaba's chat last night and I mean it. I was 512 pounds at my worst. I got down under 300 just recently, cried in the doctor's office about it. Because when you've been that big and you know where you're going, you know where you want to get to, it pisses me off when I see somebody constantly ding her audience with these starts and stops and starts and stops and the defiance. Because she ain't hurting me, she ain't hurting y'all, she's hurting herself. But what makes it worse, and hey, Grandpa Jim, is that we came to find out Heifer has been playing with fire for a while. Not just from the Mr. Snowflake episode 4 drop either. She's had a problematic history with chasing people that don't want her, which I know people like to associate to all fat people, but not all of us are like that. Sorry, not sorry. And now there's been questionable antics with minors, and I've got this clip right here to highlight what I mean, because like I said, y'all watched me watch this shit last week and I'm still not over it. I'm gonna keep reminding Foodie that you still haven't lived this down. So we're gonna play this quick clip and show you what I mean and then get to the point. Disgusting.
Oh my god.
I'm not effing old enough to be his mom, am I?
His mom, am I?
Oh god, that's hot.
Oh god, that's hot. Wait, he did break YouTube. How did I break YouTube terms of service? That wasn't my fault.
She's disgusting.
It's not purposeful breach.
Disgusting.
I think you
disgusting. So that was after the Omegle incident when Foodie, in this chat that is it caters to minors, she was told that it caters to minors and to be careful, had a young man flash his private parts to her. Now you would think a rational, normal adult after having something like that happen would go, hey, I need to leave this shit alone. I need to stay the fuck away from it because it's too dangerous. Not link it to my YouTube, not stream it to YouTube, not show that shit. But no, she got Defiant. She dressed up with a wig and lingerie and went back on there. Talked about his salami, which is gross because he's a minor. Said that he didn't look like it because of the size of his private parts. Lost her channel briefly for it. Came back even more defiant. How do we know she's more defiant? The latest live she did. Oh, I've got to card people now. What if they say they're 15? What am I supposed to do? You're supposed to block them. I've already told my mods on site, anybody who even plays around with that shit. You want to shoot your shot saying, well, I'm underage too. I just want to listen to you, Kalari. I'm not for the kids. I'll say it again. If I didn't spit you out, I'm definitely not for you. Go to your mom and dad if they got channels. I am not here to babysit somebody's crouch goblins. So if you are underage, you are getting banned from the chat. I'm not even fucking playing with that no more. I am not the one to play these kind of games. That is what being a responsible adult is. And you had that child in your chat as a mod. I wish I had the screenshot that I saw of him with a wrench. I noticed that after episode 4 dropped, you took that wrench away from them, but you're still letting them be a paying member. You're still defiant about it because you need their money. But if anybody who's been proven to be under the age of 18 is in your freaking chat, you need to do the right thing and get rid of them. And since you won't do it, and since you have a noted history, documented history of fucking around with stuff and things, nah, we're gonna keep pressing on you to do the right thing, heifer. Hey, Seattle Sapphire Low Carb World, thank you for the super chat. I have to get my steps in here, but listening and supporting. If this was a man, the channel would be gone. Have a great day. Point blank, the truth. Welcome, Tash D's. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Welcome, Camps, May on my Miss Husband. Thank you so much and welcome, Seattle Low Carb, Sapphire Low Carb World. Leanie K, she is disgusting. And it's like I said, this has been ongoing documentation archive because bitch likes to dirty delete her problematic history with not only defending PDF files, but now looking like herself, like if she ain't adjacent enough to it, she's doing it herself. I'll say allegedly because we ain't got anything that solid that she's actually chasing kids right now. But when I'm telling you, as an adult who games, who has a gaming channel on Twitch, along with my husband, that we keep the kids out of our thing, we are rated mature for a reason. I mean, yeah, it would have given us big numbers if we would open to everybody when we game, but we don't want everybody in our chat. We cuss. We talk about adult themes. We don't want the kids. It's not that kids are bad and they don't have their place online. But they don't need to be hanging out with 40-plus-year-olds. I'm 47 years old. What the fuck would I look like having teens? My kid don't even sit in my shade. He's a legal adult now. It's weird. There's no way better to put it than it's weird, but it's all part of the foodie mindset. She needs that internet validation. She don't care if she gets it from underage kids or not. She's living in her fucking past all the time with her kidness. She doesn't seem to understand that some of us, while we have some memories of our childhood, we ain't living that life all the time. Thank you so much for the super sticker, Grandpa Jim. Ooh, 1 up. I love it. So many of us have memories of our adult lives. So many of us Gen Xers are grateful that we have the internet back then to detail our dumb days. But for her to constantly act like her peak, and I know I fucked it up in Garlic Bread's chat, and he roasted her. I should have had that on my rotation, too. Because you keep calling the man short. You don't even know what he really looks like. And I ain't going to get into the back and forth of his past shenanigans because it was before my time. I don't care. I enjoy the commentary. I ain't got to take it deeper than that. He roasted her for filth because the heifer keeps pulling people's name in their mouth. And whenever you try to pick a fight, I'm saying this full-heartedly as a Gemini, if I don't like you, I'm going to fight back. And I know a lot of people that hit me up and was like, we were waiting, Cal. We were waiting, Kalari, whatever you want to call me. Because she was picking at creators all around the spectrum. She picked at Zachary Michael. She picked at Alex Shook, FFG, Yaba. Who, let's get this straight, does not have political affiliations. So stop trying to align her to Trump. You're fucked up. Trump has a notorious track record that's anti-LGBTQ+. So you're fucked up for that too, Foodie. No Madness Life, which you're jealous because she's thin and pretty. Milk Tea, which that was a horrible drawing of her, but you're jealous because she's pretty and way more successful. FFG, which you stalk. I swear she wants to wear FFG skin. It's just gross. Hi, diabetic necromorph leg Raham. Good to see you, honey. I can joke with the stuff that she says about me because I don't take that shit seriously. When you got a good life, anything a Kuwaiti heifer who's got to live her life online says about you, I played the dozens, heifer. Come at me harder if you want to get a real response, but you can't because you don't know me. You only know what I'm putting on there, and I set a boundary on the internet, unlike you who has to get your coins this way. Welcome, House of Hannibal. Welcome, Aurora. Hi, Kimberlina, dear. Good to see all of y'all. What fucks me up about Chantal coming after any creators with her Pictionary thing is she's childish. There's no reason for this level of childishness. And when you see her entertaining minors, now you see why she acts so childish. She can't get a group of adults that don't have health problems, can't sit in her chat and complain about their lives like Golden Girl, or have alts like Missy Moo and pretending like they're somebody else so that they can sit and continue to support this animal abusing, financial abusing, minor abusing asshole. Come on now. Come on. It's the same people. And then you got 3 strike offenders in your chats too. Is it a magnet, Foodie? Yeah, I'm being nasty today because she gets on my nerve. But I do got to give her props that she was smart enough this time to not draw black creators, because we already know you got a bit of a reputation there, heifer. A bit of a bigoted, racist, really messed up, ignorant reputation when it comes to creators of color, but especially black women. Hi, D. Good to see you. Hey, Doris Salinan Cardigan. I'm butchering your name. Sorry, I'm in the zone. You already called me Charlie No French because you can't get me and Charlie Gold separate. Even though she wears black bonnet and I try to wear my purple one because I love purple. It's the color of royalty, bitches. Fact of the matter is you left us out. You left Michael B. Petty, even though you like to call him that stupid name. And I wish Michael would come back to this forefront because we could use your level Petty right now. Full of PBE like me, Petty Bish energy. She didn't talk about House of Hannibal. There's a lot of black creators that I know she watches us. I know she know about us, but I know she ain't stupid enough to be drawing black caricatures right now. Because you're already in deep trouble with that shit. She drew her Scat Man, and I was just like, I don't know. I like to sketch and I like to draw in my leisure. I ain't never thought that I need to make a whole 2-hour stream to make money. Because let's face it, YouTube is another income source for a lot of us. But I ain't going to bore you sitting there sketching things and giggling like a 5-year-old. There's no point. Y'all come here to see me react to this heifer. But another thing that really, really got in my craw about this nonsense was how she went after Doe Eyed Kookie. Doe Eyed Kookie is a sweet woman from Australia. I have enjoyed her streams. I have enjoyed her cooking videos. She has tried to show Foodie the way because, like Foodie, she struggled with her weight and now she's better. She got a whole ass job, so YouTube is just fun for her. But the heifer hit her with a community strike for saying she did not want to cover Scatman at all. And how dare you, heifer? This is the same bitch that accused me of striking and getting people to strike her, which I didn't. I have no control over what people do to you. But you're out there striking a person who just said she didn't want to cover your husband. You're going to hate me because anything he's in, I'm going to try to put the poop emoji over because I don't want to see or hit him. I don't like rape fantasists. I don't like people that say they want to poop and grape women with their cross and Bible. And even if I don't like the heifer that he said that to, and I'm sorry, I'm not trying to cause a world war. It's how I feel about her. I thanked her for her service. She gave Girl World the gag gift that will forever keep on giving. But there's something about her that don't vibe with me, so I'm not going to fuck with her like that. I'm sorry, not sorry. Plenty of people I like do fuck with her, and I'm not telling you who to kick it with. I'm just saying be careful who you send your coins to. There's been enough of that shenanigans going around in Girl World for far too long. And too many people changing up their stories for me to trust anything they fucking say. Like I said, I thanked the bitch on one of my videos for doing what she did. Because she did us all a solid. We will forever have this to clown Foodie on. But my trust level is non-existent. I'm not going to play these games. I'm not here to social climb. I'm here to call out heifers. And I'm laser focused on what I'm here to do. I don't need no new friends in the reactor community, if I'm not personally kicking it with you, you know already by now. If you're new and I'm following you, I'm watching you with a side eye now too, because too many people are playing games in girl world. And who I like ain't your business. Who I super chat ain't your business. Who I kick it with and buy merch from ain't your business. But if you're gonna coin watch me, know I got the coins to spend on them. And stay mad. Cause I'm sick of all of this bullshit. I'm sick of all the kiddie games. Some of us ain't been in high school for 30 plus years. Yeah, you trying to drag us back? Because you think there's a cool kids table? No, it's just a bunch of old bitches that like to talk about another fat bitch. It's fat on fat crime. And too many of you are playing games. I know I'm not among the nice reactors, and I've never tried to be. I'm a Gemini. When I come correct. I don't sneak this. I come right for the fucking throat. So if I'm not for everybody, fine. I'm glad for that. But we ain't gonna play these games like I gotta be nicer to be mainstream. I'm not trying to go mainstream. I'm trying to have fun. Point blank. Welcome, Skinny Creams React. Welcome, Anna Gantz. Hey, Cowboy Dog. Good to see all three of you. We're about to fire up some of this. Exactly. Doe Eyed Kookie ain't scared of them clowns. And she's just sitting back, chilling, doing her thing still. But I need to call it out because your man keeps trying to involve himself in girl world shit. But when he does that, he opens himself up to being dragged. Point blank, my husband knows enough about girl world to see what I'm doing in the weekends, see when I want to jump on panels and stuff. He does not involve himself directly in girl world stuff because that's not his thing. But your man want to talk about all of us being losers and all that shit. You're a bot bitch. Your woman had to buy you. Your woman had to promise you citizenship. Nah, you ain't getting to call anybody loser. Holds up a freaking mirror at Salah whenever he want to say somebody is a bar bitch. A loser. Because you're the definitive copy of what a loser is. You ain't no man, and you're in a religion where a man is supposed to take care of his house at home, and you're taking care of your house at home with your woman's money? Okay, whatever. Now see, I like making my own money. I like having my own. I literally went through a bad time that I talked about last Saturday. So even though I got a good man, I like having my shit. He has his account, I have my account, we have a joint account. That's the way a normal couple partnership is supposed to do it. But she just wanted to give up all control to her scat man. Must be nice, but it couldn't be me. Because I really went through it. I don't play that shit. I always like to have an escape route. Hey, Leona Farner. Hi, Wonder Woman. Hi, good to see you, Goose Chuck. But we're going to get this fired off with Doe Eyed Kookie. Because we're not playing these games with the I'll let minors into my chat heifer. Thank you for the super chat, Cowboy Dog. Chantal has a PhD in ignorance and misogyny. Yes, she does. She really hates us women. Especially women who are doing the thing and living our lives, living our best lives. She seems to have a problem with all of us. But you're a woman, Chantal. So either shut up or whine about it. We're just going to make fun of you. Welcome, SH. Welcome, Mona Samwell. And Yaba, who is way better looking than you. And I know you hated Miss 15,000 filters. She cammed up. You kept saying, cam up, cam up. She cammed up and she looks fabulous. Her long hair put up in that top knot bun looking nice. No chins. A visible neckline, like some of us. I'm just saying. When you're doing the thing, it's visible. Miss, I lost 30 kgs, which you need a microscope to try to see. The fact of the matter is, I get why you hate us. But it gives us more content when you pull shit like this. So keep on keeping on, heifer. Because like I said, you tell us to cam up. When we cam up, you try to point out visible flaws. Bitch, if we were afraid of our visible flaws, we wouldn't be on the internet. Some of us have been doing this okie doke for over 20 years now, because some of us have been on the internet since it was the IRC forums. You don't think we ain't heard shit? At least step up your insults from the 5th grade level, heifer. But we're going to get to some eating, then we're going to get to some entertainment, and then I'm going to bounce out of here because I got a Pokemon event that I want to go do. We already did the river walk earlier just to stretch my legs, and it was cool today, so like I said, unlike the heifer, I ain't gotta lie about my fitness levels. Y'all see the results. Hey, Andrea. Oh, yeah. She's already trying to get on Amber's good side, though, by talking about back drawing Twinkie and stuff, drawing Destiny. But she's not fooling anybody. Hi, D. Hey, Willie's mom. Exactly. Most of us in our late 40s and early 50s got way better features than Chantal. Whether she wants to diss on stuff that she can visibly see or not. I guarantee you that if somebody asked me if she and I were the same age, they wouldn't believe it. Hi, Wombat. It's good to see you, hon. For real, though, she wants to snap on low, and she doesn't realize that some of us can drag her without even having to go low. That's how pathetic her life is. But let's get to this first mukbang by Doe Eyed Kookie, because she, like 31 frames, so I'm going to feature next, loves to edit out the chewing sounds, and I thank her for it, because I'm telling you, the shit is gross. I do not understand the point of these yuck bangs. But this is the Chinese chopstick shit show, No Eat and Edit by Doe Eyed Kookie. If you haven't subscribed there yet, please subscribe. She is amazing. She is funny. She is witty. She's insightful. And there are so many in Girl World that I'm trying to keep up with as it is. Some of y'all are in my chat as it is. Miss Camp, May or My with Mr. Camp. So many good people. And I just want to shout out all of y'all because you make Girl World tolerable for my ass. Because this heifer, she gets on my nerves. But let's get this fired up.
So I have some vegetable spring rolls with whatever sauce that is. Some people say duck sauce, some people say
Oh,
sauce.
I love the voice stuff. Because Piggy normally just does a stretch out without the voice stuff. And this is, like I said, Doe Eyed Kookie, you're a talent. You are a treasure. Hey, Grateful Little Farms. Hi, Dark Shark Sydney. Good to see you, hon.
Some people say sweet and sour. I don't know. General chicken and chicken Chinese fried noodles. Yum. Bismillah.
Bismillah. Let me tell you something about real Chinese food. As somebody who grew up in New York City, has Asian family, you know, because she asked when she did that gross Filipino Chinese fusion shit, what's your favorite? And I looked at her and I was like, my favorite's home cooked stuff. Most really, thank you so much. You appreciate it too, Goose Chuck. I love the Hey Stupid. I love your lives. I've sat in so many of them. They are amazing. Hi, Mandy B. Welcome, 31 frames. It is perfect. The thing with Filipino food is the more slow roast and naturally cooked it is, like adobo, like pancit, like lumpia, which I make a lot during the fall and winter seasons, like lechon, which my uncle's probably firing up the pit to make one as it is. That's a whole pork, slow roasted. You can just cut it right off the spit. It is amazing. There's a lot of Filipino dishes, but you got to be willing to put the work to make it good, heifer, and you're not willing. And it takes hours to make a good, really good home-cooked Filipino traditional soup, traditional anything, even adobo. You want that shit falling off the chicken bone. But she ain't got the time, energy, or patience for that. So when she asks stuff and when she misrepresents cultural Asian cuisine by showing this greasy, sugary, sodium-lined, carb-filled slop, it just makes me shake my head because there's so many good Chinese food things. Watch Mikey Chen if you don't believe me. Because he not only goes all around the U.S., he goes around the world highlighting good Asian cuisine. This ain't it, sis. These yuck bangs just misrepresent Asian cuisine, and it irks my soul.
And I also
and
have
thank you, Mod, for having these links. I appreciate you, Charm School. Thank you for getting it, hon.
Spicy vinegar.
Why does it gotta be spicy?
Well, that looks like hot chili sauce.
I like my sweet chili sauce. It's nice. It got just a little kick. But most of the vinegar sauces, it's supposed to have a little salt and pepper. It ain't spicy. I don't know what she's talking about.
Well, I'll be eating.
Hi, Panda Pondu.
I have my own.
Hi, Beatles.
I think this is soy sauce. Let me see it. Yeah, yum.
You don't need more soy sauce. It's already salty.
And I don't have my hot sauce. It's my favorite.
How you even gonna taste what you're eating?
Now, I ordered a groceries a while ago, and they gave me this free tahine, and it's a liquid form, and I don't know what to do with it. Like, it's a liquid form. I've never had liquid.
You're on Google and TikTok. Look it up.
Pure chili. So I just thought I would show you that. Have you guys ever seen liquid tahine hot sauce? I've never seen it. Only the sprinkly stuff. And, of course, some berry.
Lipton is on the ban list, heifer.
I like the spicy vinegar for the little jalapenos. Let's try a spring roll. Dip. Easy bite.
Ooh.
That's probably the best spring roll I've had so far here.
Gross.
I have chopsticks. Well, I have to practice. What if I go to Japan? Let's try the General So.
I'm gonna tell you this much. I love Japan. I cannot wait. It's one of my goals to get to the countryside, go to one of those onsens with the hot springs one day. But Japan is no joke. If you're not from Japan, they're gonna look at you in curiosity and they're gonna talk shit about you. But when you're our size foodie, and you're really not my size, but I'm trying to be generous here, and you go to Japan and you're not in the sumo tournaments, it's going to be eye-opening because you're not going to fit in a lot of stuff. You're going to be pointed and laughed at. I know people like to adhere to the Asian stereotypes that they're just meek and that they'll just quietly look away. I don't know about you, but I know Japanese people can be brutal. I know Filipino people can be brutal. And we've seen in real time how Thailand people can be brutal. So I don't know, Heifer. Go to Japan, though. Please film it. I'm begging you to film it. Hey, Midwest Bird Freak. Good to see you. Hi, Blondie. It's good to see you, dear.
Beat bite. Nice. You're not gonna believe me. Ooh. Spicy. But I get the General Tso because there's broccoli. And then I'm Chinese.
Yeah.
Gonna be confused for a kaiju.
I know. Kaiju. The thing is, there are plenty of good restaurant quality things from Chinese restaurants with broccoli in them. Beef and broccoli. You could have got grilled chicken and broccoli. You could have got the whole vegetable medley. So to say you got General Tso's, which I don't know how they do it in Kuwait, but normally here in the US, unless it's Panda Express, which gives you bubble guts anyway, so I don't fuck with it, you normally don't get broccoli in your General Tso's. It's supposed to be spicy, so you get like chilies, maybe some onions and peppers. But I never got broccoli in my General Tso, so... And I haven't had it in years, so maybe they changed it up. But I don't think it's healthy when it's covered in sweet and sticky sauce, dum-dum.
Stir-fried broccoli.
Ugh.
Chilies. It's just so delicious. This is so good.
She would like the chicken coated in
stir-fried chicken noodles. They're
breading.
Hot. Need a bite for this too?
Ugh.
No, man. This is
Breezy.
like the Chinese food craving
Hi,
spot.
Aurora. Good to see you,
I still don't know
hon.
if this is like authentic Chinese food.
She does
Anyone
sound
who's
like
any
Danny
knowledge
DeVito's
about-
penguin.
One time I told this story before, but
Oh,
one
God.
time I went on a family vacation trip to Toronto, and we were all starving. And I don't know where we were. I was younger.
You haven't been starving in your entire life. Stop it. Just stop. Just want to buzzer her button when she does. I'm starving. Come on, ma'am.
But which part of Toronto? And I don't know why we stopped here.
I downloaded a sound effects thing too. I'm
we
gonna
went
try
to
to
a
get it
Chinese
implemented next
restaurant.
week.
And you know it's authentic Chinese when it was like there was no white people. It was just all Chinese folk. The menu.
Why do you have to point that out? They're Chinese Canadians. They probably did not want you othering them. And you were in their territory, so of course. It's like me going to Chinatown in New York and say, oh, there's a lot of Chinese people here. Can you be more ignorant? And maybe get a fork, because you're not really versed in chopsticks. And I'm watching you struggle with them, and it's embarrassing for you.
Like
My
we were
son
asking
has,
for like egg rolls.
you
and
know,
chicken
those
balls,
trainer
sweet
chopsticks
and sour
still.
chicken
There's no
balls and all
shame
that
to it.
crap junk
But
food.
this is
we
ridiculous.
love so
Hi,
much.
Slightly Bent. I gotta get
And
the
the waitress
bullshit
was like,
button
"What?
out because she's
We don't
full
have
of it.
that."
Hi, Raggle
I remember,
Fraggle.
like, my stepdad, like,
Krusty the Clown. That's amazing. She does sound like that.
Ended up getting Chinese beer.
Why do you need to pickle beets too?
And
Sodium, sodium, sodium.
remember
You're
those, like-
gonna swell like the Goodyear blimp.
being like a half-butchered pig in the window and hanging like ducks.
I mean, a lot of restaurants in Chinatown do that. They hang them to make sure that they're drained properly. They hang them to show the appealing food that you can get when you go in there. I don't understand why it's so fascinating to you. It's just a cultural thing. But we know you're just a culture vulture, so you wouldn't understand that.
And I'd never seen that before.
Of course
Those
you
are
haven't. You're
Chinese
from
food
the
I'm used to,
corn.
right?
Yeah, you. Oh,
From an
God.
alarm.
On her chin.
Held up.
Wipe yourself. You're no home trained to have a heifer. We know you like that one old ass restaurant in the corn that hasn't changed the decor since the 1970s because you like the same old, same old. But traditional, we had the hole in the wall restaurants and we had the big restaurants in New York City. We have some of them here. There's one in the next town over that's a whole ass big building. It's pretty nice. I got invited by another streamer to go out to it just to hang out and have Chinese food. But for me, being in the Midwest now, I know what they serve Midwesterners in those restaurants instead of traditional foods, so I'm always leery. If I can't go into a Chinese place and get a traditional Chinese pancake, if I can't just get a nice egg dish, then I'm going to side eye it because it's not all fried foods. It's not all fried noodles. You should be able to get some good soups. You should be able to get some good veggies. You should be able to get some good proteins without all that shit in it. Or you're just getting slop. Point blank, period.
Gosh.
Hi, Kitty Ola. And yeah, Wookie Lover.
I set a reminder alarm.
She does sound...
I have to turn up the AC.
But it's funny,
during
though.
the day, I turn it down. And I turn it up at night.
I don't run my AC unless it's hot.
So on us...
Though I do say, the other day, I asked my husband, are we trying for the one punch challenge? Put the air on. I'm not trying to sweat myself to death. I'm not going for one punch, man. Even I couldn't do 10K right now if I wanted to. I'm not even going to fake that front. I'm not like glitter and lasers. I'm not going to pretend like I'm just huge fitness queen. I do what I can, and I'm proud of what I can do. But I ain't trying to suffer in the elements to get one punch. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, it's an anime reference for you that don't watch anime.
See, pickled
I even got my anime shirt on
so
today
anyway,
because I'm a DBZ fan.
And they ended up ordering peanut soup, I think it was. And, jalapeno.
My brain tunes out her stories
We got
for real.
duck. Now, the peanut soup was different, but it was actually tasty. The broth was really savory, and there was...
I got a better story. My first Chinese restaurant was the Lum Chin Inn. My dad wanted to be a big spender that night. He took the whole family out. We had this nice fancy table. We found out the hard way Tin's allergic to certain seafoods and fish. Because I had lemon fish, we had Peking duck, and we had all the other staples. And I bit into the lemon fish, and my throat felt tickly. And I didn't understand it. So I was like, my throat feels tickly, but it should be okay. This is healthy Chinese food. It's just baked fish with a lemon on it. I kept going. Started to get hives. Started hyperventilate, and my family went ballistic because that had never happened before. And they had to rush me to St. Vincent's because I was literally having an allergic reaction to the fish that got served. It is nothing against the restaurant. We went back to Lum Chin. They were very nice about it. But Tin always seems to find out the hard way when I'm allergic to things. That's why I said, there's fun stories like mine where you find out stuff about me that I'm not afraid to talk about, like my seafood and fish allergies, which is great being in the Blazer family, because a lot of our recipes require seafood, but can't eat that shit, so. But she's talking about the peanut sauce and the duck, and it's like, I had good Peking duck there, and I do not regret having it.
There was peanuts in it.
Let me see.
I don't know, it was really different.
I was in Vietnam 7 years ago. It was heavier than now. A guy walked up to me and patted my belly and said, you got a Buddha belly. Oh, wow. I went back to the hotel. I am so sorry you went through that Seattle sci-fi low-carb world. I'm telling you, though, people think Asians are just these nice, polite people. They will tell you in a heartbeat that you big, that you might not belong here. They are not always the most politest of people. And it's not to, like, shame them as a culture. They're just not used to certain things. And I tell people all the time, you will get your feelings hurt if you think all Asian women especially are meek. Because they could be some petty bitches. I love that for them.
And then...
Especially my favorite Garus. They do not play.
Very tender.
They great for a little fun. I'm
Flavorful
serious.
meat.
I found out a lot of my allergies the hard way. The iodine allergy fucked me up because I get immediate allergic reactions. It's another reason why we don't eat out a lot. It's not only helped my weight, but my husband's constantly worried about me having something that could potentially give me an allergic reaction. Because EpiPens are still fucking expensive. You gotta be careful with that shit. You can't just put shit in your mouth and not expect bad to happen. It really is what it is, Beatles. Hi, soft kitty. But she'll put anything in her mouth. I'm very careful of that because I got real life-threatening allergies. You can't fuck around with that because you will find out.
Anyway, we ended up liking it. I would say, I would taste it. So I think this food has made me just like, westernized, but I'm not sure.
It is westernized. It is very mid. Another thing, and I'm gonna say this now because I can't get in trouble with it. I'm no longer with the fucker. My ex had a aspartame, that weird non-sugar shit allergy, and you don't know how many times after a row I thought about baking that motherfucker cake with that shit in it. Just get so sweet and low, putting that shit right in his cake, and be like, I don't know. I use regular sugar, but I chilled. I kept it together because I didn't want to do jail time for that shit. But don't you know, I used to fantasize about baking him that kind of cake or cookies. Just because I knew his allergies. I'm pretty sure the shoe was on the other foot. I'm pretty sure he wanted to bake shit with stuff I was allergic to too. Because it was a very volatile time. But we didn't do it. We're still here to talk about it. At least I think he's still here. I don't know. I don't give a fuck.
But like, all of the egg rolls and the Chinese buffets or restaurants I'm used to.
Wow.
I'm made with pork.
That's why I like being able to speak different languages sometimes, because people get all up in their feels about that shit.
I know it. There's little practice. Like, I just don't even use them very often. But I'm watching when I watch football.
So why are you trying to show off? Oh, because you watched other people do it? And you got to copy the kids?
I don't know why.
It's a struggle. She struggles with everything.
I was in Toronto. I used to go to Toronto as a kid pretty frequently. Because at the time, I say at the time because I've had different best friends for different periods of my life. But yeah, because you can't keep a friend. You're selfish. You're void. I don't know if you're watching, because
I doubt she is.
I talk to her. I still talk to her sometimes here and there.
I doubt that.
I haven't lately, but
you just talked to her. But you said you talked to her from time to time, but you haven't lately. Just like you said, your best BFF with your sister, but we all know that's a lie. Especially since you complained that she's the one that fucked up your nails when you got back from your last visa run. Stop lying. It's easy to catch you in your lies. We know you ain't got no friends, Heifer. The only friend you got is Pizza, and that's because he's forever with Stockholm Syndrome.
I did watch my videos before.
Hi, Deb. Hey, Isha. We're doing good. It's a nice rainy day. I'm chilling.
To know why, because we were together every day.
Well, I mean, she lies so much.
When she said she was moving to Toronto because from where we were living.
She called it corn.
Cornwall.
She better not say anything about anybody else calling it corn.
Away, so it's not like I can just go, visit her. So I went a few times.
Plenty of us have friends who moved away. It happens. As a former Navy brat, it happens. You either move or your friends move. Get over it. Oh, thank you for the super chat to Wanda. Cheers, Lady K. Love your commentary. Playing with the dozens is an art. Yes, it is. Foodie could. She would have her feelings hurt. Because if you ain't ever walked into the cookout and had somebody go look at you, look you up and down, I see you finally got your life together. Why ain't you fix your teeth, bitch? Oh, you losing weight? I ain't seen it yet. Don't sit on me. You might break something. These are my aunties, my uncles, and my cousins. They will look at you and just lay you out. And then you have to lay them back out like, oh, okay. I seen you brought your mistress with you to this situation. Does my auntie know you with your side chick, or do I have to help her jump you? That is the kind of levels you bring to the dozens, Heifer. That's why I laugh when you talk about shit that I'm putting out there visibly. You ain't got the skill for this, bitch. You don't. Hi. Thank you so much, Charles School. A little extra for your birthday last week. Thank you so much. We love the dozens here. It forges us. So that's why I said, ain't nothing she or anybody else who want to talk shit about me can say that is worse than what I've heard from my family. Just saying. Hey, slightly brilliant. They don't. That's why it's, and Gen X and older too, they go for the jugular. That's why it's like, okay, like, insult away. But don't get mad when I insult you back. Miss Bankruptcies and O's Canadian government. Like, come on.
I was definitely afraid of elevators sometimes. Panic attack. Because as a kid, I got stuck in an elevator a couple of times. I got my hand stuck in the door.
I'm going to say this as somebody who was a deathbed. I ain't never got stuck in the elevator. Of course, when I was in my 500-pound range, I didn't get on elevators because that's just basic common sense and physics. But we were on a lovely elevator at the hotel we stayed at down in Lansing. I mean, it got us up there fast. It could hold me, my husband, and my kid just fine. I don't know. Growing up in the city, you either rode the elevator or you sweat your ass off walking upstairs. I'll take the elevator any day, even in the projects. When I would go visit my friends there, and those elevators had some janky shit sometimes. Literally sometimes just visible shit. Depending on who is squatting in them. So her whole, I'm afraid of elevators? Why? It's weird.
I got stuck when there was a fire in the building, and so she lived on the 16th floor.
I don't believe these stories.
I was like maybe 12 or 13 or something. And I would walk up and down the stairs every time.
I need a I don't believe it sign.
16 flights.
16
And I
flights
never
of
was a chick take
stairs
the
at
elevator.
12?
But I couldn't do it. And she would go walk her dog frequently. They had a little Sheltie. It was so cute. Ran.
I thought you didn't like dogs.
I would never
That's
go
why
with her
Buster
because I
hates
meant,
you.
like, going up and down the stairs. Too many times. Uh-huh.
She's going up the
We had a good
stairs,
time.
she's going up the stairs, and she's going down the
You know
sideways
what?
stairs.
I'm giving up on bowl chopsticks.
Yeah,
This is a lot
you
easier.
didn't need chopsticks. You look ridiculous. Oh my God, struggle
It's like the
chew.
sauce disappears and I can't taste it.
It's because it's like
heck?
a greasy
Anyway.
sponge, and it's sopping up
So,
whatever you put on there.
There's
Not like
egg,
a
but I
biscuit
like egg
either.
and like fried rice and noodles. I don't know what.
Gross.
Pinta.
Now, I'm not
Anyways.
gonna front. I don't like the deep fried noodles. I don't do lo mein. That's one of my mom's thing. I do like noodles in my pho, and I like noodles in my soup from time to time. I got a thing of rice noodles. I haven't used them yet because it's not the soup season. But I do love fried rice. I make it myself because I know what I'm putting in there. I use a wok, so you get that wok hay with just a touch of soy sauce. I bought a big ass bottle of soy sauce years ago, and I still have that same fucking bottle because you don't use that shit on everything. It's not Frank's red sauce. I don't understand why she does shit like this. And when you make it yourself, you can add your own ingredients. I use eggs, I use peas, I use carrots, I use onion because I love me some onion, and green onion after you cook it for a little bit of burst of flavor. I'd have chicken in mine or beef because you can get that thin shaved beef and it's a good protein and you don't have more than a cup of it. I have some freezer in my deep freezer right now because now I don't have to remake it. I can just reheat it in my skillet. That's the way you do it, Foodie. You don't eat 50 servings in one setting. You ate enough for a small office party here. It's crazy.
It was a bit of my childhood. Yeah,
Hi,
when you have a best
Debbie's
friend that moves
were.
away,
Exactly.
it can be very traumatic.
Everything's traumatic.
So I was like, when she told me,
As somebody who's actually went
I
through
was like, you
trauma,
can't do-
I don't even use the word I've been traumatized anymore because so many people have bastardized it. I know what I've been through. I know what I'm dealing with. And I don't want to be victimized for it. I'm a survivor. I'm here because of it. It has forged me. Maybe learn how to really deal with trauma before you go claiming trauma.
do that.
She irks me with that mess.
You know, it was so lonely for a while.
Hey, Jessica Rizzo,
I had
good to
other
see
friends.
you, honey.
But
Exactly. Cassidy DeGrassi, one of your friends.
you know, you
with
have that one
TV
best friend to
character.
do everything with. She was the one. Anyway, if you are watching, I wish you well. We had
I'm
some
going to
good
say
times as
this
kids.
right now. I had a best friend from kindergarten named Christine. I was also best friends with Sister Barbara. If they're watching me, they're probably hooting and hollering and going, why ain't you kicking this bitch's ass, bitch? Because they were bad influences. Every fight that I got into in elementary, junior high, and high school was behind them bitches. I loved them. We were ride or die. And one of the things they got mad at me and stopped talking to me for in high school, right before I entered high school after everything went down, was I left my one place. We were in this apartment area called the Market Homes. And we were moving. We were moving to Toe Hill. And we cleared out the place. And my friends wanted to break in and have a party. And thought that I was going to be down for that. I'm about to start my high school stuff in a school that don't play, that a lot of my family went to. I wasn't fucking around like that. I said, no, thank you. I'm going home. Oh, you're a coward. You're a puss. You're this. I don't care. I don't want my life fucked up. They broke in, they had their party, and they got arrested. Sorry, not sorry. I don't fuck around like that. My family would have put a hole in me if I got busted doing something that stupid. And, like I said, I was going to a school where if you fucked up like that, they didn't want you in there. So nope. Wasn't doing that shit. And I don't regret it because I'm not a follower. I'm a leader. Always. Wasn't our apartment anymore, so I wasn't going to stop them. I didn't drop the dime on them, but when you had a bunch of teenagers having a loud party, what the fuck did y'all expect? I went home, I cracked open a book, I studied. That's it. That's all. That's what you have to do. This was also after my attack, so I really did not want to party. These are the people who had my back after the attack, jumped the motherfucker who did it to me, but they thought that I was going to be ride or die to go to jail with them, and I wasn't. I'm sorry. Sometimes you have to drop friends that will get you in that kind of trouble when your life is on a certain trajectory. That's just the real. Hey, Jason X. Good day to you. Hi, girly pop. Good to see you. That's what real friendship and real friendship disillusion is like. It can be painful sometimes. I hated losing my best friends. We were like in diapers together. But our paths diverged. They probably still out there wilding in their 40s trying to fight people. But I just didn't want that life anymore. And I've made newer friends, friends that I will hopefully get to grow old with, friends that I lost during the pandemic too. The next book is going to be dedicated to them because they should still be here seeing 50 with me, and they're not. The reality is friends come and they go, but your true friends will be with you for life no matter what the distance. Right, Charm School? Right, Pix? Right, Scorpio Angel? So many of you. We might have just become friends, but I treat my friends like they're going to be friends for life. But I'm real that sometimes friendships fail too. A lot of times it's my fault. I'm a selfish motherfucker. I can say it honestly. When I'm in creative mode, you might not see or hear from me for a bit because I'm laser focused on what I got to do. When I'm mad, I'm mad. I try to keep that away from my friends. But y'all can see when I get visibly annoyed, I don't hide that shit. My real friends understand and they accept me for me. That's just the way it is. Chantal could never. Because she takes, she never gives. People don't feel like they get anything from you, so they just watch you to see where this goes, Heffa. I didn't even want to hit play. Let's see if she got anything extra to say before we move on to 31 frames.
How much things change. Time goes on. I know it's not meant to be tragic. All part of God's plan. I have to just trust it.
Okay, Drake.
But it would be so cool to just go back and relive sometime.
Some
days.
I don't like reminiscing. My life now is good. I might tell a joke story here or there about my past, but I ain't trying to reminisce that much. I like where I'm at now.
When I think of my childhood, I think of my friends. I did spend a lot of time alone, though.
You didn't get your first bag of chips.
Sometimes I just wanted to be alone and read under a tree or in my room.
No, and that's how I know bitch been watching my videos. I'm calling you out, because I said that several times in several mental health vlogs, several Bonnet Chronicles, which I know you watch, bitch. I know you even watch my exercise stuff, because you know the squeak of my bike. I was that bitch with the book by the tree. I was that person at parties with my book in my hand or playing with the dogs because I didn't want to talk to anybody. It's called introversion. And add that with a little bit of sociopathy, yeah, I was that girl. So now all of a sudden, you're the bitch with the book in your hand that wanted to be alone? Ma'am. Lies. She steals everybody. She's like a human silly putty.
And reading or daydreaming.
Have you read as much as you
wondering when
said?
your first kiss is going to be. And it's so different culture-wise because that's like a big cultural first step for someone for where I'm from. Here, it's after marriage.
In court, it's a big cultural thing for a first kiss. I don't know. Maybe because I grew up in the States. I had my first kiss at, I think, 13. I don't really remember it because it was a first kiss. Plenty of better kisses after that. It's awkward fucking preteen shit. I don't think it's a big deal. I know I read a lot of mangas where it's supposed to be a big deal. They got that indirect kiss and first kiss thing. You stole my first kiss shit. It's just a kiss. It's really, I don't know. I'm going to culturally offend somebody if I keep going, so I'm going to shut up.
Your first kiss is supposed to be. I have a feeling a lot of people don't okay that.
Red room.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, that was yummy, really yummy.
That was Doe Eyed Kookie. I doubt that was yummy. I don't think you know what yummy tastes like. I honestly really too feel like Foodie does this shit on purpose, though. She really does like to pretend like the shit she does is normal. Now, 31 Frames did do this edit, and I didn't have the poop emoji ready on hand for him there. But I do got a slideshow of her date night because Heffa had to prove to all of us, poors, as she calls us, that, you know, her and her man do amazing stuff. And that they just have this lovely date night. And you can see her full body glory. Saying that we're the same size, which No, we're not. No, I'm a big bitch, but you a big bitch. She had to show that they do stuff like this because she makes her life for coin. I would not have taken out a phone while we were out to dinner at all on my vacation because that's rude. And like I said, this is my mantra. Let me get back to this one and pause it. Making a Gemini your enemy will be the worst mistake of your life. They don't just... Let me get this up. I'm having a granny moment there. They don't just stay quiet about the people they dislike. And they're not the type to pretend they're cool with you either. And I've said it before. If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. But if I don't like you, I want you to know that shit. I'm not going to play nice. I'm not going to pretend, oh, I'm a good person. I'm chaotic neutral. You will never hear me calling myself good. That's for other people to decide. If I'm good to you, great. If I'm bad to you, even greater. I'm chaotic neutral. I will keep saying that. For the people that don't get it, that refuse to get it, that think we all have to play nice here in girl world, call me K-Dot. And fun fact, Miss I Don't Like Kendrick, his birthday's the day after mine. So me and Tupac, June 16th, Kendrick Lamar, June 17th. He had Juneteenth lit with that pop-out concert. If y'all have Amazon Prime, please go watch it. It was so brilliant, especially Dr. Dre. That they not like us 6 motherfucking times. You don't have to like K-Dot. He wouldn't like you either, you freak. We don't like those who play with A minors. Just saying. She's got a lot of nerve. I don't like K-Dot. K-Dot don't like you, and neither do I, fool. But this is the quickie from 31 Frames, and we got a couple of others to show the week of gluttony. So I'm done doing everyday foodie stuff. I got a book to finish. I got a son to take care of. I got a house that I want to keep clean. Some of us got a life, Foodie, and we can't all devote time to you, even though you think you're the center of girl world. Look at all these sweets.
Thanks, babe. Hello, guys. Assalamu alaikum.
But he cares about her, y'all. He buys her a party platter of sweets, but he cares about her. And her answer to that when we called it out, I'm 40. Nobody can tell me. I'll do what I want. Okay, Miss Cartman.
Eid al-Mubarak.
Hey, Enola. It's good to see you. It is.
So.
And I love that it's free. I think it's one of the best entertainment. It's good times. You will be moving and bumping and jumping. Trust me on it. I can't wait till it gets a bit better for cookout stuff too, because y'all gonna hear that a lot. They not like I got the whole beef diss track saved to my YouTube playlist too, because I love it.
In celebration, we got some sweets. I know you're thinking you shouldn't be eating sweets. I'm gonna have a little bit of
type 2
special occasion.
Diabetic. You don't need this.
Indeed, these are some like traditional Arabic sweets.
And like Santa said, like FFG has said, like so many other reaction channels. If you wanted to be Defiant and just give us a little bit of it, you could have got a plate. I know you don't like cleaning up after yourself, but it would have been a better presentation to get a plate and just get a nice slice of each of them and talk about what they are culturally. But you're lazy. And this is lazy binging content, Heifer.
And we have some
She's
that are
ridiculous.
traditional for Eid.
Oh, I gotta share the screen. Sorry about that, y'all.
From the 16th of June till the 18th of June. It's
Look at all that
different
food.
Countries, but for Kuwait,
Thank you for catching that, Blondie.
We have here some kanafa.
Hi, Chili.
Kanafa that has cheese. A popular Arabic dessert. We have some basbousa that has cream inside. By the way, the cream you see on these desserts is called ishta.
Don't
so
need
basbousa
them.
with ishta. We have some cake, soft cake that has ishta, which is such a delicious dessert cream, and it has a lotus on top, so Biscoff. We have
Whatever.
some of different kinds. Some have dates, some have nuts, but they're baked at the bakery there you saw in the video. What do you want? You want some mamoud?
Yeah, we cut out that opening because we don't need your
Aisha
man's
Savaya,
janky
which
camera
is cake
angles.
with ishta, and this has pistachio on top. So these are the same, but this one has Biscoff on top. So Bismillah, and again, Eid Mubarak, and we're gonna have some of this kanafa.
You know that holiday is supposed to be about giving of yourself, sharing, and not being a glutton. And I like plain pistachios roasted, but when I was pregnant with kiddo, I wanted pistachio ice cream as a craving. Now I can't eat that shit. It makes me want to vom. Ugh.
There's not much of a cheese pull because, you know, we have to go get it and everything.
Do you need a cheese pull?
Bismillah. And there's like a bit of syrup.
Gonna lose your legs
like
for this
sweet,
shit.
A bit salty. So delicious, kanafa. If you've never tried
This is crazy.
kanafa, if you haven't tried Arabic desserts, try kanafa first. My favorite is basbousa. It's so soft, and it's made with some.
I have friends that are from Bangladesh and Pakistan, so I've gotten to try some really great desserts, some mango stuff, some biscuits that they make. So I know that Middle Eastern, Southeast Asian cuisines or desserts are good, but you're supposed to eat them in small bits because they're super dense and they're super sweet. This is not something you play around with. You are spiking your blood sugar. There's not enough Genumet in the world to counter this stuff. Hey, Alien Holly, I'm telling you, the calamari stuff cracks me up because she thought she would do something. She just gave me an extra cute nickname. And now worse, she want to eat me.
Alina.
Like she ate Dee Dee.
It's so soft. And there's like syrup on it.
We heard she liked the fishy
I
fish.
took my lipstick off because I don't like lipstick on my fork. I don't know why. It freaks me out. All right, I haven't tried
No,
this
it
before.
doesn't, you liar. That's why you
Lotus
smear it all over
cake
your
with
lips and
ishta.
your mouth burn.
Beauty pie. By the way, the ishta cream, it's not sweet. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. Another bite of kanafa because this is good kanafa today. Oh wait, is this? Yeah, same thing.
Wow.
So for those of who don't
Did you
Eid
not
is
know?
A Islamic holiday. And it basically translates to
This heifer literally put up the Wikipedia stuff for Eid. Because, instead of being on TikTok for hours watching youngins get viral and getting jealous, or being on YouTube watching us react to so much that you can draw them out as caricatures, you don't study the culture that you're culture vulturing. I don't know, man.
the Feast of Sacrifice.
She is a mess.
Basically, traditionally, sheep are sacrificed and typically given to the poor. It also symbolizes a Muslim's obedience to God, and it goes back to apparently, the story. It's even in the Bible, but about Abraham and Ishmael.
I love when people who don't read Bibles talk about Bibles.
I love Basbusa.
You can say what you want about me. I'm a witch.
I'm not about to sacrifice a sheep, but we make donations, monetary donations.
Lies.
Basically, because we're not about to do that. But
the shifty eye when she said that too,
y'all.
y'all.
Sacrificed. Animals are sacrificed on this day, and kind of like on Thanksgiving when a turkey is sacrificed.
Nope, buzzer. Ain't nobody sacrificing no damn turkeys on Thanksgiving Day. You think we're out there really slaughtering our own turkeys? Now, I live in, we get wild turkeys in our yard now where we live in this nice cut of rural goodness. But I ain't going out there sacrificing no damn turkey for Thanksgiving. That's weird. I go right to the Aldi's or right to the Walmart. Whoever got the better deal. I don't go bigger than 12 pounds because that's a lot of turkey and we end up freezing most of it when we go overboard. Put it in my roaster that my family's had since the 1960s that was passed down to me. There ain't no daggone turkey sacrifices. Why are you so ignorant, Foodie? That's weird. I ain't never heard nobody say, I'm sacrificing a turkey. We don't sacrifice our ham either because my man likes a spiral ham for Thanksgiving. Hi, Krabby Joe. The Trump shit pisses me off because she's so ignorant that she assumes every white person is for Trump here. We got our MAGA. They're very visible dum-dums, and I'm sorry if you're a MAGA. I'm not going to be sorry. But most of us ain't fucking with that man. He's done us dirty. We lost people because of him. So accusing Yaba, who's LGBTQ plus, of being pro-Trump, tell us you don't know geopolitics, you dumb bitch. But that whole sacrifice in turkey shit, it made my head hurt because I was like, no, most of us Americans are sedity. We don't want to slaughter our own meat. We just want to pick up a package and cook it.
Let's try this mamul. Has powdered sugar. What
Wow.
is this? Oh my gosh.
It's a
It's like
cookie.
a soft cookie. Powdered sugar. Some kind of jelly candy in the middle or something.
Ew.
I taste cardamom and cinnamon. Oh, that's so good.
You don't
I've
need
only ever had
it.
packaged mamoon.
Is it
So,
worth
yeah.
losing a leg for?
It's a celebration.
I don't think
of
it
sacrifice,
is.
Basically. All right, let's try this.
She
mamoon.
really is a head for
I'm gonna have
Chung
some
Trop. I don't think it's
walnut.
worth losing a
It's
leg
so buttery.
for.
It tastes like a shortbread. Like the best shortbread I've ever had in my life. Oh, let's take a
You
break
never
and
had good
some-
shortbread then.
I also diet.
I've had good
There's a morning
shortbread.
prayer.
That shit look
To start off
dry.
the first day of Eid. Bread is soaked in like a syrup, cream, pistachio.
Just
So,
what the beat is
People
ordered.
typically just gather for dinner. We're going out after. We can't film where we're going, but
Then why talk about it? Why do you look so smug? We can't film where we're going. So why talk about it then? Because nobody believes that you're in with his family. We've already proven that you're not in with his family. How do we know that you're not in with his family? The way your house is set up, the lack of you're literally using a plastic fork to eat your Eid dishes. I'm sorry. I'm calling it like I see. When we moved into this house, we got a new fridge, even though I liked my old fridge. We got a new washer and dryer, even though I liked mine. His parents were insistent since I married their son. I just got a bread maker that I put in my community tab. It's right behind me because I didn't take it out of the box yet. I can't wait, but it's still warm, so I don't know if I'm going to start yet. But I do want to start making multigrain bread for the boys. That's when your family cares about you. I ain't even going to go there with the gold stuff because traditionally my family does offer jewelry and stuff like that too, but I don't wear a lot of jewelry because shit's hot. And I'm not trying to flash shit like that. But you were supposed to have telltale signs that you are the leader of your house, that you are the wife of the house, and that the family is down with you, that you don't show. And you hate it when those of us who know, because we do have Muslim family, point that shit out. I'm not Muslim myself, but I do have Muslim and Jewish family. This is what happens when you have a multi-ethnic, multicultural family. So it's like I said, when you know, you know. And I know you're fake in the front. Just saying.
Wanted to show you at least something and just say Eid Mubarak.
Wow.
So some people don't even do anything; they just pray and
because they're good at their faith. They don't believe in that festival
so
shit.
Dates. So I think those are all the ones.
Fun fact: even though we base Thanksgiving off the Pilgrims and the Puritans, they didn't believe in gatherings. That's the whole reason why they left England. They thought that stuff was hedonistic and against God. So the real old-time 16th century Pilgrims and Puritans, they were sticks in the mud. So I love how we based our religion off of, well, not religion, our Thanksgiving off of people who would have shunned Thanksgiving gatherings. That's why I say, know your history, especially before you speak and look ignorant.
So good, but I love how they use, like, in Arabic desserts, savory spices. Like, spices you would use for savory.
Whatever.
I'm telling you, you try this, your eyes will roll to the back of your head.
No, it won't, because I don't get foodgasms. I get actual O's.
I should have filmed that.
Yeah, she does like the pasta.
I'm talking about, man. We got another tray of mamoul for sharing. This one is just a small one for the video.
Lies.
Keep here.
She is gonna Kirby Hoover all those sweets.
Celebrations like Eid. So, thank you very much for watching this. I just wanted to explain a little bit. I didn't even know the story.
I'm gonna stop it right here because she don't know the history. She don't know nothing about Eid. She is a fool, and I want to keep this going because, like I said, Pokemon Go is coming up. It's a Cyndaquil event, and I ain't trying to miss it because I want to get that newer one. That's from Legends Arceus. All right, this is her Chili's mukbang. Then we're gonna move to some fun because watching this heifer eat, it like drains years off my life. I don't know about y'all, but I don't find mukbangs appealing. Hey, Marmaduke the cat, it's good to see you, honey.
So today I am trying Chili's for the first time here in Kuwait.
In
So let's get
Kuwait,
into it.
because we've
Bismillah.
seen you eat Chili's before, you liar.
2 bags of tortilla chips.
You don't need 2 bags of tortilla chips. Now, I like Moe's. Moe's is like my favorite Southwestern grill. So when I get the queso from them, they will give you a bag of chips whether you want it or not. Half the damn time I either end up throwing them out or repurposing them in some way because it's too much damn chips. And I get a burrito bowl, so I don't understand why they gotta give you so much chips. But this screams, they thought this order was for a family gathering, not for one bitch baby who's gonna sit there shoving them in her face while crying about FFG making fun of her.
2 bags. I'm gonna put one aside, yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
we
so
know.
I'm trying their pasta.
Pasta!
It's
called
so this is
pasta. If you can't say the word, then don't use it. It's not cute. I've hung out with Italians that don't even call it pasta. Stop it. You're not mimicking an accent that you can handle, Heifer. Hey, Amber R. I'm telling you, the chips is good, but they put too much in the bag. And I love it because, unlike Foodie, I'm not going to be like, the food is fresh. The food tastes good. It's not super greasy. Get you a nice chicken burrito bowl, or they'll even do a keto burrito bowl or a veggie burrito bowl for you, and it is the bomb, y'all. And you can't eat in one sitting because they fill up those bowls for reals.
Asian pasta. So it has shrimp, chicken, penne with like an Alfredo sauce with tomatoes, onions, and stuff
looks
like
like
that.
slop.
And a garlic toast. That's not very crispy anymore, but whatever.
Gross.
Okay, and I have some queso, skillet queso.
That looks like
Queso with chili, beef, and their salsa. I want to try their salsa. Let's try this.
You can make your own salsa
It's very
easy.
thin. Got some good salsa. Their queso. I have water and 0 sugar.
Probably
iced tea.
full of sodium.
All right, let's try this pasta. And
Pasta.
Beauty bite. That is really good. A
Gross.
shrimp.
I don't
So
believe
far,
you.
Good. I usually prefer more chunky salsa, but it's very flavorful, even though it's like thin. Chips are like, you can tell they make them there. Queso is bomb. Let's make a.
They get it manufactured.
a
They
sandwich
don't
with
make them
the
there.
garlic sauce.
It's not like Moe's.
So,
Chili's does
I'm pretty
multiple
sure the Chili's here in
cuisines.
Kuwait, in the Middle East, has different menu items. Because I always see people in like the USA, Chili's mukbangs, eating these like really bomb-looking cheese sticks. I think it's called like a triple.
You don't need those greasy fried cheese sticks. I like a cheese stick every once in a while as a treat. But I don't get it from Chili's because the sodium content in them and the grease content in them is way too high. You want a good cheese stick? If you got a Rally's by you, if you live near Rally's or a Checkers, they do a pretty decent cheese stick. And you can get a 4-piece and it's under, I believe, 400 calories. That's just a tip for you, Heffa. But stop watching these kids doing their mukbangs. You're embarrassing because you're nothing like them.
Little dipper. I don't know. So there's more chips than dips here. It's like they give you a whole bag for like one sauce. They're so good. They're light and super crispy.
Because they
That's
expected
stale.
you to share them.
I'm loving this. All right. So I injured myself again. I threw my back out. That's why I'm ordering in tonight. I threw my back out last night. I heard like a pop and I'm like, oh no.
You weren't throwing
That
your
happened to
back
me
out like
before.
normal people,
And it
I
took,
tell
like, a
you
couple
that
of days
much.
to get better. Like a month, like the
That's why you make
sciatica.
old faces at
But I
food.
give you lots of shrimp. Piece of chicken. We had plans today.
They're in the next town over from us, so I can't get to them a lot, but when I do, I go right for those cheese sticks.
Ready or not. I'll come.
Stop singing Lauryn Hill. You do not have permission. I revoke that. You are not allowed to sing. Anybody adjacent to R&B or hip hop, and once again, because that little comment you made a couple of weeks back about somebody saying you look like Mary J. Blige, no. 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 Stop trying to be black. You could never.
Sauce got a little kick to it. And shrimp. They give you so many shrimp, and they're big. Whoops.
I can't eat shrimp. I'm allergic.
Okay. Last night.
You're
laying in
always
bed, trying to
hungry.
sleep,
This is
and
the
my
shit I
stomach
wanted
was
to
growling.
hear.
I'm trying not to eat
Gunther,
at a certain hours, like
Guntherling.
a certain point in my day. I was like, depends on when I start my day and end it.
We already caught you in that lie trap. You literally got up at 2 a.m. to have a pasta thing. You're trying not to eat at what hour a day? You mean during the daylight? Maybe she's a dampier. Maybe she just doesn't want to be in the day because the sun will evaporate her like the vampire succubus she is. I don't know.
I get up and make something, a meal. I was hungry. I'm like, just wait.
Go to
just wait.
sleep.
You got to eat something really good when you get up. And
Wow.
sure enough, here we are. Another shrimp. A filling though.
I don't know about you because I've been fat. And I'm still fat. But I don't think even at my fat days, I ever got up and was like, I need to reward myself with eating. I'm up, I'm alive, I need to reward myself with eating. My problem was disordered eating, really. Getting up late, eating in the afternoon, then binging throughout the day, thinking I could purge it away. When you get out of those bad habits, you start to see the results. I don't get that she needs to reward herself when she gets up with food. The shit is crazy. It's mental.
So yeah, I took some over-the-counter pain.
Exactly. There's no
Okay,
way
but
her blood
last
sugars
night,
are being
I
managed
definitely have to
properly
rest
eating
it a
this
bit.
way.
It hurts
I don't believe
straight
it
in my
either.
back, like, so I'm kind of walking hunchback, and I don't want to do that going out. Thanks. This queso.
I don't blame you
is
for the
so
Del Taco stuff at all. Because I've heard some stories about it. But for me, with Rallies, they do make some good naked wings that I like to get every once in a while when I want to air fry my own. And the mozzarella sticks. Those are the only things I fuck with right now. Because I can't have sesame seed stuff because of my stomach. And one of the things the doctor, after doing the surgery, said, you don't want to mess with those because they're harder to digest for you. So a lot of restaurants are out for me because of that. I take that shit seriously because a blockage can literally kill you.
Like what? Chili beef in it? So it sucks, but I'm not careful. Like during positional changes, I'm just not. I
Ma'am.
need a shrimp. Thank you, Chili's. Oh, more. This is a bite of like, I'm full, but it's so good.
So you
Like,
shouldn't eat anymore. And I'm going to tell you, being on a balanced diet and getting treats every once in a while is nice. But I'm not going to pretend like I lost all this weight eating whatever the fuck I want. I have to stick to a strict diet. Oatmeal or cream of wheat in the morning with a banana sometimes or without. Depends on my mood. For lunch, a salad and some protein. And a sensible dinner. I can have rice still. The doctor says okay because I know not to go overboard with it. I don't do rice every day. I can have pasta every once in a while. Those are more fall and winter type meals. I love my soups, but I do those in the fall and winter too. If I really need something soupy, I got a chicken broth that I can heat up as well. You have to stick to it. You cannot live to eat. You got to just eat to live. Because if you're not burning the excess that you put in you by being active, you're going to have a bad time because your body's going to keep expanding, Foodie. It's basic science.
more peach. I'm gonna save the rest.
Bye.
Heartburn, always, but.
And then she lied and said she's going to give it to Salah, who blew her up and said, no, I don't eat that shit.
At least in Kuwait. Very good. I'm sure this would be so good.
I seen that too, Seattle Sapphire, how she was counting carbs and trying to pretend like she gives a crap about her health again. And we're not playing those games, Foodie. Those of us who know who are doing this don't believe you. But we're gonna move to some fun stuff, y'all. I love 31 frames. Please check them out. They're getting closer and closer to the 1,000.
I can get any wiener I can get wiener.
Let me transition this over before I start. But I don't think Heffa understands.
I can get any wiener I can get wiener, trust me.
And I love this song. And I know that it's not safe for work. That's another reason why we don't want anybody 18 under in here, kiddies. But this is one of my favorites. Hannibal has been generous enough to say that we can use these skits and songs from his channel. Please check out the House of Hannibal too. I keep his links in my show notes as well. But this is a fun clinic call to remind you of who y'all are supporting when you play around with supporting Foodie Beauty.
Natter called you easy. You're being a fucking ass to everybody around you. Yeah, I know. Just last week I was messaging him, but so what? Wow. I can get any wiener I can get wiener, trust me.
Test results. Neisseria gonorrhea culture.
You're welcome, 31 friends. I will be featuring more to you next week, but this heifer eating gets on my nerves.
Chlamydia.
Even without the sounds.
I can get any wiener
I can't deal with the smelly weens.
Wow. I can get wiener, trust me.
Oh, BBJ, you are in a better place now.
I knew it would smell. I'm such a bitch. Look, we have to take care of our privates or they're gonna smell. Me too.
Oh,
Chantal probably reeks of piss. So.
And she's still going, but that was clinical. Please, please, please give Hannibal his props. I love all of his parodies. I love all his stuff. He covers a wide variety of stuff. He's also got a second channel where he gives voices to the voiceless. He is an amazing creator and very talented, and I just love giving him his props. And I will say this to anybody who's trying to attack him on a personal front. Don't let me catch you out there. But we are going to get to some Leslie Hall. This is my favorite by her. It's one of Beans' favorite too. Real body positivity.
I want to own them, but can you even dance in those pants?
Luxury woman!
They made move like a vessel of shimmy, all sweet and tender like a tiny baby kitty. I need to get some, put my body in them, then I will rule the land. Is that an angel, baby? No, that's his dance moves. Watch my lady honey grooves, feed me lots of jumbo juice. Call me Lady Tiger, but I never eat my young. My legs in those pants a dream. When I would move, I'd scream. Watch out for my body rolls, watch out for my body rolls. High kicks, this is how we do. Watch out for my body rolls, watch out for my body rolls. High kicks, this is how we do it. I beg that boy to make me
Chantal needs to do some Leslie stuff.
Grab a partner, form a line, cut and stitch and make them shine. Work that I last.
And yeah, I've seen her drawing Skinny Queen. She's just jealous because Sarah Jane can get it.
It's just the power of the light. It tickles my tiger. Let me get inside.
Hi, hippie peas.
Stretch.
I love Leslie Hall. She is amazing. It really is.
Dance floor kitty. When I place my legs in a cage of spandex, I dance like hell to release the madness. Watch my feet pound holes in plywood. Watch my hips crush plates of baked goods. Watch out for my body rolls. Watch out for my body rolls. High kicks, this is how we do it. Watch out for my body rolls. Watch out for my body rolls. High kicks, this is how we do it. 'Twas the last stitch on the final scene. He placed onto me. My
I love her, for real.
I know I needed them more than ever, but then he looked at my legs and said, never. I was already wearing tight pants. I just did not activate them. Wow. Body roll, high kick. This is how we do it. What you sound, break it down.
Hey, Christy Girl Adventures.
High kick. You activate, inflate. I'm a dance floor tiger lady, pumping everything she has, touching every single lad, rubbing every lady flat. Work that dance floor, they may vote you mayor jazz. One day have a plaque that says she wore the tightest of pants. Watch out for my body rolls, watch out for my body rolls. High kicks, this is how we do it. Watch out for my body rolls, watch out for my body rolls. High kicks, this is how we do it.
Love this lady so much. If you want body positivity, go no further than Leslie Hall. She is still in the game. She is still making new stuff. She has like a sketch comedy thing going on her channel too. She is amazing. And it's funny because I first seen her on World's Dumbest and I was like, I love this lady. So I've been following her for a minute and I just enjoy her stuff. But I'm going to get ready to wrap this up, y'all. Good to see you too, Isha. I will be in people's chats all weekends. If you go live and stuff, trust me, I will be there. But right now, I'm going to go walk outside while it's not raining hard. Catch me some Cyndaquils. Get me some shinies. And enjoy my time out. I hope you have a nice weekend. And just stay safe, y'all. Life's too short to fuck around and find out. Don't be a foodie. Don't eat yourself into a DKA. And that's it, y'all. I will see y'all